Welcome back, all you has-been lovers. Today we are paying respects to one of the most sinister characters from the underworld, a secondary antagonist and slithering inventor, the Honorable Snake Demon, SIR Pentious. In the pilot of Hazbin Hotel, SIR Pentious was introduced as an overworked villain who wants to overtake Hell with his outdated gadgets and Egg Boy's minions. And he would have succeeded if it weren't for Cherry Bomb and Angel Dust knocking him out of the air. They bombed his blimp and crucified the majority of his Egg Boy's army, forcing SIR Pent to retreat. The Snake Demon has a minor role, so he didn't appear again until like the last 3 minutes of the episode, in which he got his bum kicked again by the Radio Demon. But no worries, SIR Pent is a strong serpent. He might come back stronger than ever. Maybe. But for now, there's still a lot of question marks for this antagonist character. This is why we bring you the top 50 SIR Pentious facts that you did not know. Oh, and before we start, if you're a fan of Hazbin Hotel or Helluva Boss and you like the fan work content that our channel provides, you should click the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll get an alert every time we post a new video. Now, let's dive in with our facts. Number 1. SIR Pent's name is a spin-off of the word serpent. He is a true snake after all. Also, his full name could have originated from pretentious, which means the need to impress others, an accurate definition of SIR Pent, we might add. Or the fact that he's in love with pentagrams, the symbol that is found on every surface of SIR Pent's inventions. He's practically in love with the devilish star. Number 2. He died in 1888. His cause of death is unknown, but it may be disclosed later in the production. Number 3. He was sent to hell for his sins and was reborn into a snake demon. Whatever he did in his previous life must have been deceitful. Number 4. SIR Pentious's character design is made to look like a cobra, the ferocious serpent. He has pink eyes with narrow black pupils, a long body, and sharp yellow fangs. He also possesses the ability to stand up straight at a vertical angle and a retractable hood, which are all Cobra's notable features. Number 5. SIR Pent has a temperamental and pompous personality. If his quest to conquer hell with a flying balloon says anything about his character, is that he takes a lot of pride in how evil and corrupted he is. At one point in the pilot, he even declared, "I'm so evil!" and maniacally laughs from inside his somewhat damaged blimp. Number 6. He was an inventor in his past life, during the 19th century, so that explains the old school gadgets and gizmos he possesses. He most likely made them for the sake of his hell domination plan. I guess we all know how that turns out. Number 7. For fact number 7, we need to take a detour to the IMP headquarters. In the Murder Family episode of Helluva Boss, SIR Pent's drawing is on the wall in the IMP office, where Millie and Luna were coaching Moxie through target practices. SIR Pent's drawing dodges quite a few arrows. Literally. Number 8. SIR Pent may be bisexual. In a Hazbin Hotel charity sketch stream, Vivziepop says that she hasn't decided on SIR Pent's sexuality, but there are high hopes for a bisexual Pentious in the future. Number 9. Initially, SIR Pent was going to be a one-off character who would only get some screen time in the pilot episode. He wasn't meant to be a recast, but the diabolical demon managed to slither his way into Vivian's heart and landed himself a more prominent role. Number 10. SIR Pentious might have arms, but his most effective weapon is his tail. He can hold, constrict, and launch objects with his bottom half, and he effectively demonstrates these abilities on his Egg Boys by throwing them around his air balloon. Number 11. Mr. Bossman has more than 900 Egg Boys working for him. Currently, the highest number known is 920, but that might change if we continue to fry more eggs in the mortal world. Number 12. SIR Pent was made to be a wussy villain, basically a dorky guy who doesn't have any combat skills but wants to be in charge. So if a fight does break out between SIR Pent and his opponents, he would most likely utilize all his weaponry, machines, and egg boys before making a run for it. Number 13. According to Vivziepop, there is another character who supposedly helps Pentious with the egg boys creating process, but the character is yet to be revealed. Number 14. In the beginning phase of production, SIR Pentious's character was meant to be a fallen supervillain, but that was changed later down the line. Number 15. Vivzie has mentioned that Pentious is one of the goofiest characters who have some really good supervillain moments, and she is interested in seeing the fans' takeaway on this cliche demon. Number 16. Similar to Angel Dust, SIR Pent has a venomous bite that can cause his opponents to suffer from a significant amount of pain, but they can't die from it. Number 17. His sack of venom is meant to be a last-minute resort in case his enemies go too far, which is very similar to an actual cobra. Though known for their aggressiveness, cobras only attack when they feel invaded or threatened by other species. Number 18. During a stream, it is revealed that SIR Pentious may have a crush in his story arc, but it hasn't been confirmed, so don't hold Vivziepop to that just yet. Number 19. Does SIR Pentious have or had a son? The answer is not yet uncovered. In the pilot, there were implications to SIR Pent having a son when he mistook Angel for his son when they were fighting. But according to Vivzie, this could work both ways. Either SIR Pent's character genuinely didn't understand the daddy implication, or that he has an actual son in his past life and was hopeful for a second that Angel might be the demon version of his son. Number 20. Pent's character was inspired by the character Xanthos from Vivzie's other project, Zoophobia. Both characters have some of the same features. They're both serpentines who can balance themselves on their tails and have many eyes on their body. What an eerie coincidence. Number 21. The Pentious' name also comes from Xanthos' reference sheet, where his name is written as Xanthos SIR Pentious, another quality he inherited from the Zoophobia character. They're like two beans in a pod. Number 22. Like alastor, Pentious has a dislike for modern technology. Maybe that's why we can't find them on Instagram. Number 23. SIR Pent is from the Victorian era, even though his title makes us think he's from medieval times. Number 24. He likes to build steampunk machines, which isn't surprising because the Victorians were well known for their technological advances. Number 25. His fashion is also very Victorian. SIR Pentious always wears a black and yellow bow tie, a yellow shirt with a pink eye on it, and a gray coat with yellow vertical stripes. He wears black fingerless gloves on his hands and a top hat that mirrors his facial expression. Very classic gentleman. Number 26. The snake demon's top hat is a live object. You can see it changes its facial expression along with its master, whether he's in a good or foul mood. It can also move and extend its rim like a cobra's hood. But the hat's expression doesn't always match SIR Pent's. It depicts more of his subconscious emotion. Number 27. Another Victorian and English trait of SIR Pent is that he very much enjoys a cup of tea. It would be the perfect combination for SIR Pent to have some afternoon tea with Petite mice cakes. Number 28. He has a thing for cats. Yes, cats. They're the best villain sidekick. Seriously, he can't get any more cliche. Number 29. The Victorian inventor dresses his egg boys just like himself. They wear miniature pink top hats, yellow striped greatcoats, and black ties. Clearly, he has a very good sense of fashion and humility. Number 30. SIR Pentious' hood extends whenever he's about to engage in a fight, and it deflates whenever he feels attacked or down on his mood. It is said that cobras usually extend their hood when they feel disturbed or in danger. By doing so, it makes them look larger than they really are, and potentially discourages a predator. Number 31. A notable talent of SIR Pent is that he's ambidextrous, which means he's right and left-handed. In a stream with Vivziepop, a fan had asked her whether SIR Pent was right or left-handed, and Vivzi's answer was both. He can work with both hands using the same amount of effort. That's quite extraordinary. Number 32. Sir Pent tries very hard to make himself look hip and modern, but he fails on every attempt. Vivziepop did comment on how Pent is a really cool looking character, but he's actually very lame. She went as far to compare him to a Facebook mom. What a great way to put it. Number 33. A not so trendy fact about Sir Pentious is that he dislikes soda. There isn't any apparent reason as to why he hates the carbonated drink. We could only guess that maybe on his expedition to become hip and relevant, that he might find himself in a bad situation with the drink. Number 34. It's time we meet the man behind the voice of Sir Pentious. The person who is the English voice actor for our serpent demon is Mr. William Andrew Stamper, or better known as Will Stamper. He is an American voice actor, animator, web designer, and game developer. Stamper is known for his animated and voiceover work on his Stamper TV YouTube channel. He is also the co-creator of a podcast called Sleepy Cabin. Number 35. In Artism episode 59, Vivziepop mentioned that one of Sir Pent's lines was scrapped in the pilot episode. The line was, "I'm quite the epic dabber," and his minions were supposed to glare at him for like a beat. A moment of shameful silence. This joke was to show how out of touch he was with popular culture, but it was cut because Viv thought it was a horrible joke. She did confirm that Will Stamper and Joe Gran recorded the line. Number 36. Sir Pentious has a meme. During the news report in the pilot of Hazbin Hotel, there was a meme of, "How do you do, fellow kids?" of Sir Pentious holding a skateboard and having the same expression as Steve Buscemi in the original meme. This counts as another fruitful attempt of our ancient demon trying to fit in with modern culture. Number 37. Sir Pent's skateboard meme used in the 666 news broadcast directly references the 30 Rock episode, The Tuxedo Begins. Number 38. The 30 Rock meme also suggests that Sir Pent's hat isn't permanent. In the picture, Pent is wearing a baseball cap and not his usual top hat. Could it be that the Victorian inventor has a collection of exchangeable animate hats? Number 39. One last reference to the meme. The skateboard that Sir Pentious is holding is 100% for show. According to Vivzi, he either has no way of riding it or fails as soon as he tries to skate. Instant epic fail. Number 40. The serpent demon has eyes scattered all across his body, which is a bit different from the traditional serpentine. He literally has eyes behind his back. The eyes all look alike, and it allows him to see in every direction possible. Imagine living under the same roof as Sir Pent. Your definition of privacy will forever be changed. Number 41. Sir Pent is technically in his 40s, but demons tend to look younger than their biological ages, so he might be a few years older. For those who are still wondering, what's the cause of Sir Pentious' death? It might be of old age or natural causes. In 19th century England, 40 would be the average man's lifespan. Number 42. The man hates to be touched. In one of the show's first scenes, Pentious was priding over his plan to overtake Pentagram City, and his egg boys were bouncing with admiration. They wanted to congratulate their boss. One of them jumped into his personal space and he tossed them off screen. Another tries to touch him from behind and he smacks them away with his tail. Could this be a case of OCD? Think about it. He always wears gloves, hates being touched, displays aggressive behavior, and dresses his minions in uniform. 1 + 1 = 2. Number 43. Pentious has sharp pink claws. His arms are one of the few humane characteristics he still retains after becoming a sinner demon. The claw fingers are meant to amplify the evil persona of his menacing villain's appearance. Vivziepop hasn't disclosed why she chose to make his nails pink. Maybe she wanted them to match his eye color. Or it could be Sir Pentious' way of expressing himself through a manicure. Number 44. Alastor and Pentious are old frenemies. When Pentious crashed the Hazbin Hotel, Alastor was the first one he acknowledged from the group. Pentious's first words to the radio demon were, "We meet again, Alastor." Clearly the two have a bit of history together. They're like two cheerleaders who saw each other again after high school, and Alastor was always the more popular one. SIR Pentious even got deflated when Alastor pretended not to know him. It hurts not to get the recognition you deserve. Pentious most likely picks a lot of fights with Alastor over the centuries, and Alastor, undoubtedly, defeats him every time, very easily. Number 45. SIR Pentious is a hypnotist. He can hypnotize his victims with the eyes in his cobra hood. Number 46. On SIR Pent's expression chart, there is a drawing of him playing with a fidget spinner. Pent looks amazed by the little gadget, while his hat looks confused. His top hat is meant to express his subconscious thoughts, so maybe the master is a little bewildered by the fidget spinner. Even though it's a modern toy, the structure of a spinner is not advanced enough to be a tech gadget. As an inventor, Pent shouldn't have too much trouble with it. In the end, he might have found something he can connect with this new generation. Number 47. A long fork tongue was a required feature of Pentious's character makeup. It is a common snake's characteristic. All snakes have fork tongues to help them navigate and scent nearby prey or predators. Viv was generous to give SIR Pent a lengthy and demonstrative tongue. No wonder why his senses are so sharp. Number 48. Pent is oblivious to sexual innuendos, and our friend Angel Dust can testify to that. This is because he's from the 19th century, where sex jokes and innuendos aren't really a thing. This is why he took Angel's daddy joke so seriously. Number 49. The supervillain possesses some musical talent as well. Pent can play the organ. What a proper English gentleman. He even has the fingers for them. Fact number 50. The last fact of the day. SIR Pentious might be the tallest of all the characters in Hazbin Hotel. According to the Hazbin character height chart, Angel Dust is the most elevated character. He's 8 feet tall, plus his heels. And Vivzie did say that he's one of the tallest characters in the show, but in the episode, when Angel and Pent were facing off each other, Angel got tied down by Pentious for a brief moment. They were standing face to face, and Pent seemed to be about Angel's height, and he wasn't standing up all the way. Normally, a cobra could stand up as tall as 1/3 of their body's length. So if SIR Pentious were to stand up to his full height, he would be significantly taller than the rest of the characters in this underworld. And that was 50 facts about our Victorian supervillain. We hope that it was an exciting ride for all you Hazbin fans out there. What was your favorite SIR Pentious fact? Tell us in the comments section. We welcome all suggestions and feedback. And don't forget, if you like our channel's content, click the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll get an alert every time we post a new video. Thank you for watching.